35-year-olds and below are the majority. And if they are the majority, those who have something to lose are like, how many are they? Not so many. So they should be worried more than me and the rest of the so many Ugandans that have nothing to lose. So if you're out there and you're telling Ugandans that, we should advocate for non-violent, yes, we're saying non-violent, but what about a Ugandan out there that is not listening to you, that is pressed so much and has nothing to lose? You should also think about that category, and that they the majority. Yes, they have pressed them, they have made them, keep quiet. They have, kept them in this state of munyo mwenge, munyo drugs, and then you just be there in some of those sales state. But they will one time, snap out of that. And what will you do? Will you tell them guys, we have to be non-violent? And for me, I advocate for any type of change. If someone is out there and listening to me and feels that the non-violent is not working and has other means that can really work, I am right behind you. So yeah, I advocate for change, and whatever change comes in any form, as our constitution says, our constitution actually provides for all these means. The non-violence, the taking up guns, it is there. It is acceptable. So yeah, I advocate for change. And if there's someone out there, because we've waited for 40 fucking years, I don't think we should be here, putting our scope in one direction. No, it should be a broad spectrum thing, means. If there's someone out there who feels that other means, let Ugandans know, this is what I feel. That's why I support those who say we are going for elections. That's why I support those who are saying we're taking up guns. That's why I support those who are saying, no, you guys, we should march and go to the streets. And I even support those who say enough is enough. Let's do it today. Muchimafia way. It is also acceptable, So I'm not going to preach only the peaceful, nice. This is how they have kept us, in this bad situation for so long. Wait a minute, I'm speaking. You had a whole time. Can I finish? Let me tell you, Ugandans and those that are listening to me, when you come here, be careful with the people, how people speak. Don't think the regime is sitting. He knows that the youth of Ugandans will, if we keep preaching change and telling people enough is enough, chimala, there will always be people who will come here and say, we don't want this. No, we want. What are the young generation have? Do we have buildings? Do we have the businesses? Apart from the very many taxes that are on our heads, what else do we have? Nothing. We have degrees that don't matter. We have the education that doesn't even, put a plate of food on the table. And then you come here and tell Ugandans that, we have so much to lose. No, most Ugandans don't have much to lose, my dear. The lands that we have, they took them. The education is worthless. So what do we have to lose? Zero. Who are suffering the most? The youths. Who are suffering the most? Those who have something to lose, or those who don't have something to lose? Now that the donors are pulling out, who is going to suffer the most? The youth. So who should stand up the most? Who should make the loudest noise? The youth. So guys, let's, let those who want to be peaceful and say, you know what, guys, let's hold the press conferences and, the businessmen, we have our buildings, Ugandans, they should be on the forefront. They should not wait for me who has nothing to lose to come and make noise. They should come out fast, because they should also understand the situations and the living standards of a typical Ugandans. We're talking about people who have nothing to eat. We're talking about graduates who are running to the Middle East to be cleaners. And then you tell us that Ugandan, we have so much to lose. No, majority of Ugandans actually have nothing to lose. We should all, as 10 Ugandans, work to see that we get a peaceful transition, and it should be as soon as yesterday. The more it delays, the more the inevitable is bound to happen. mwagala temwagala abantu bakooye ekimala kimala, people need change. You better give it to them than coming here and telling them, you know what, we cannot afford a non-peaceful revolution. Yes, I say we can afford a non-peaceful revolution in Uganda. Trust me, there are people out there who are thinking that it is the only way, because the peaceful way is going for an election and they're not willing to give it to us. Uganda Zabo, I think your mic is muted or unmuted. Please speak. I think I can get my submit.
Uganda, can
you mute your mic, please? Uganda, can you mute your mic?
Thank you so much. I think I can land my submission here. And wake up, Ugandans. Wake up, Uganda. We need change now, and it should be our priority. And we should encourage anyone who has the solution. Because, I mean, actually, the beckoning that was on TL some time back is saying some people are not doing enough. Or I think the opposition is not doing enough, or is not doing the right thing. So if there's also someone out there, Ugandan, who feels has something different that actually will work for all of us, I'm right behind you. Just, tell Ugandans what they need to do and how it can be done. And I think that's the only way to go. Thank you so much, Florence, for hosting us. And thank you guys for, joining us. I hope someone else starts another space so that we continue these conversations. Because these are the conversations that actually make them not sleep well at night. When you come here and tell the people the truth that they don't want people to hear. Did you see a video that I posted a few minutes ago of our Minister of Finance? They're asking him how he's going to provide jobs, and he's saying, and those are the people that are leading us. And he's not the only one. Even if you ask, the president was also talking as we are jumping and telling people to jump from one middle income and jump to the middle income. You don't just wake up and jump to another income, middle income, just like that. It takes work. It takes people having jobs. You create the jobs, you create the environment. But no, we should be peaceful as we ask for what we truly deserve. Thank you, Flores.
Thank you so much, good girl, for your submission. Yes. Kateno disclaimer. Nze Florence, I stand for non-violent strategy. And that's what I preach. That's where you'll find me and everything. If you, like good guy said, if you feel there's a better way, that's okay. You can go with your way. Gawagambye oba olina mundu whatever, she's behind you, genda omunone. Nayenga, what we are talking about, when it's a non-violent mass uprising, please tojja na mundu yo. Please respect that strategy. That's all. Yeah. Wobanga oli wakuba mundu, you want the violent way, get your gun, ononye good girl, Mujibatini and a few others, mugende munonye your forest somewhere. I don't have an issue with you. It's a new non-violent strategy. That's where I stand. Yes, I think Kati Martin, I'm going to give I don't know. Martin, okay.
No, for me, I just have a piece of information to the good girl, because I was waiting for her to finish to speak.
Yeah.
No, I just want to tell good girl that
because you have had some good time, and I'm really about to close. So Katini, I'll give you 1 minute at the end, right? 1 minute at the end. But for now, Kampe Martin, 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute. But I just request you to summarize, okay? After you, Uganda, now you're getting in the best way you can summarize. I don't want to be unfair, okay? But I just have 2 minutes. All right, Martin, you can mute and speak to us. Thank you.
Yes. Greetings, countrymen and women. Like I was also suggesting peaceful and non-violent campaign, but that thing needs a sensitization of every region. Because most of people like here on space, we are doing it, but deep down in villages, people are unaware about things. Like recently,
Martin alabika ali busy ku katini. Martin ojja kudda, but you've made a good point. Yes, and this is why we are saying it should be our priority, because yes, few people are aware of it, few people actually understand it, few people even comprehend it, that it's a winning strategy. So from this to that, this to that, this strategy, that strategy, this strategy, that strategy. So yes, awareness is key, education is key, mobilization is key. Byetaagisa. Yensonga lwaki tukireese wano, yensonga lwaki ndatandise no space, because I think we are running behind somehow. And I'm hoping we all pick it up and preach it and start, educating ourselves on how we go forward with it. Obadde okyayogera Martin, oba you have space to speak. Martin? Akuwambye.
Martin omuzinda nga agusibye.
Ani agusibye?
Alabika go to busy. Martin's mic is muted.
Yeah, it's muted. Naye sinze musibye. Ye mute nze yennyini.
I had some noise here. That's why I had to mute.
Okay.
But my point was, as these old women of NRM do it in the villages, had about someone come up with strategy. If it is in Kotido, sensitize those people. We need because up, like recently I was telling about people.
Brownie! Ne network yange oba nedda. Anyway, Martin yazem no meeting. I think you are busy. Kati ndowooza tutuuse ku end. Bobi Wine for president. Kandabe mbadde ngezaako okuwa microphone naye egaanye. Yeah, microphone egaanye. Kirabika network yo. Kale bannange kirabika tutuuse ku nkomerero ya space. Mbeeyanza nnyo okubeera wano. But I want to encourage us. Non-violent campaign should be our priority. Everyone in this election cycle already twatanze electoral process where we are putting emphasis on standing up for our victory, which did not happen in 2021, right? So the whole gist of 2026, whatever is going to happen differently, is going to be our ability to raise up. How do you raise up? There is already a strategy that is determined. The grand strategy is the non-violent strategy. So our job right now, using social media, social media, we can use social media as a tool to organize, to educate ourselves, to create the awareness and to be on the same page. Because with non-violent strategy, we must be on the same page, because any action of violence can be a turning point, and it's a recipe for failure. Remember, large number of people turning violent, that is, there's a thin line, some thin line to turning into a civil war. So if we want to conserve life, preserve life, limit the number of deaths of people, we must maintain non-violent discipline. It means whether you are provoked, whether you are infiltrated, whether you are so angry, you must maintain non-violent discipline for the sake of everyone in the protest. So we will continue this conversation. We should continue, each one of us should continue this conversation wherever we go, with whoever we speak with, knowing how important it is. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending this morning, afternoon, evening with me. I can't take your presence for granted. We meet again soon. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. And above all, if you are on the ground, please genda okebere where you vote from. Bw'otuukayo computer tezikola, please keep evidence. You use your camera. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Bannange mubeere bulungi. Mubeere bulungi buli omu. Mukama mumpeere kyasinga okwagala.